Hey guys, it's Mio, and today I'm going to show you how to make this paper Totoro. This is the first time I've done 3D paper art, but I think it's really easy and fun. Since school has started, I think this would make a perfect gift for a friend, something really simple and easy and doesn't really cost any money at all. So if you like more videos like these, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So first I'm going to start off with a Totoro pattern. I actually bought this off the streets of Myeongdong when I was in Korea. And it actually has the name of the paper engineer that I bought it from. I actually found this pattern all over online. If you just type in 3D paper Totoro, you can print out your own version wherever you want, but I just want to give credit to the person I bought this from. So you're going to start off by cutting out the entire pattern. You just want to be very careful and make sure you get all the tabs in. You don't want to cut off any of the tabs. It's easier to cut out the pieces if you cut them into smaller pieces. So as you can see, I went ahead and cut off the top part of the head, and it's just easier to maneuver. So here I have cut out all the pieces required to make Totoro. You have the face, the bottom part of the face, the hands, the ears, the body, the top of the head, and it actually comes with an extra smile. So if you want Totoro to have his big happy smile, you can actually glue this on top of his face, or if you want the small little mouth he has, you can use that. You will notice there are several lines followed by a white edge all over different patterns. You're going to use these parts to fold and make this piece a little more 3D. So using a blade or a pair of scissors, you're just going to cut where the black line is. Once you're done cutting the edge, what you're going to do is approximate both edges by covering up the white triangle that you see, and that is how we're going to make this piece 3D. And of course, all over the pattern, you'll see these little white tabs. You're going to fold each of these white tabs in, and they're going to help you glue and put the pieces all together. So make sure you spend extra time folding each of these tabs very gently. So for the top part of Totoro's head, I went ahead and fold and cut every single piece that I needed to. And I'm going to go ahead and approximate all the pieces together. So you can see for the back part of the head, I'm just going to approximate these two edges together. And to hold everything, I'm just using regular Elmer's glue. The key for this project is to actually not use too much glue. If you use too much, it actually softens up the paper and it makes the paper really hard to manipulate. So I just put a little bit of Elmer's glue on a piece of paper and dabbed a Q-tip into it. That way I can have enough glue to hold all the pieces together. Just make sure you hold for at least 10 seconds, let it dry, and you should be able to create your 3D project. When you fold all of the lines together and you fold all the tabs and glue them together, you'll notice that it gently folds the paper into a 3D shape. So here I'm going to move on to the body. Make sure for the bottom part of the body that you flip the bottom part of the legs outward because he's going to stand on two little feet. When you're done putting the entire body together, you'll notice that it forms a little nice cone shape that is a little rounded off, and it looks very 3D, as you can tell. This is a pretty simple and self-explanatory project. So you can see I've already put all the pieces that I put together out in front. There are several pieces together, but to help you guys out, you're going to place the two pieces of the face together and they fit together like so. I think the most difficult part of this project is actually putting all the pieces together because you have to hold each of the pieces very gently, otherwise you're going to reshape them. Keep in mind all these pieces are made of paper, so you have to be very, very careful. As a tip to put the head and the body together, I like to put my entire hand inside of the body so that I can help each of the little tabs stick to each other. But since it's such a delicate project, it actually took me several attempts before I was able to get the head and the body together. And of course, don't forget to add the tail to Totoro, and your little character is all done. This is what my Totoro character looks like when I was done putting it together. I really loved how it turned out, and I think this alone makes a perfect gift for any of your friends or your family if you kind of got bored and you want to show them something a little extra special for the day. So I decided that my Totoro was a little bit plain and I wanted to give him a few more accessories. So I went ahead and cut out a giant green leaf. I just used some green construction paper and freestyled what my giant green leaf was going to look like. Once you're happy with the shape of it, go ahead and fold it down the middle to give it a little more texture and to make it a little more stiff so it holds in place. And I went ahead and cut out a stem. As you can see, it's just a long pointy stem. And I'm going to glue the stem down the center. But keep in mind that we're working with paper here, so to make the stem a little more stiff and solid, I went ahead and folded it down the middle as well and glued it to the paper. And as you can see, by folding it in half, it actually stands on its own much better than if you were just to have a regular piece of paper. And of course, I went ahead and cut out Totoro's tiny little friends. I cut out 2 little small black circles and gave each of the little characters cute little beady eyes. They're very easy to make. I only made 2, but if you want to make more, you certainly can. And I went ahead and positioned these little friends where I thought they would look really cute. You can position them wherever you want. So this, guys, is actually what my final Totoro character looks like. I thought it was just perfect the way it was, but I thought it would be even better with a couple of other friends added to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. For more like these, please subscribe and give me a thumbs if you haven't already. And do check out my other videos and my social media websites such as Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later. Bye!